Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation today. This presentation is for ECE 6014 Assessment 1 presentation, and I'm going to generate some main points from my interview with Emily Candy, who works in Being Early Education Wilmington, and I'm also going to share my reflections on this. There will be 3 main parts today, which are the reflection conversation, my reflection on Emily's answer, and then my work vision and future practice. Emily describes the teacher as the co-constructor of learning. That means rather than see the teacher as the only person who holds all the knowledge, she believes children hold the knowledge that they can share with educators as they will learn general knowledge and the skills through day-to-day life experiences. Therefore, our role is to facilitate the learning for them and challenge and extend their learning and ideas. Next, she shared all the jobs she would usually do as an early childhood teacher. This includes interacting with the children, developing and implementing the program, reflecting on program and the progresses, building and maintaining relationships with families. Besides, in terms of researching and implementing best practices and staying up to date with legislation, she would utilize a variety of resources, which includes online resources, scholar articles, and government legislation, such as Early Childhood Australia. Then, Emily shared her priority areas and how she sees her roles as an administrator. The most important areas she considered are children's health and safety, children's learning and development, and educators' capacity and well-being. She also emphasized that as an administrator, her role is not only about keeping children safe, but also managing the great amount of paperwork. Although the paperwork is challenging, as it takes away time from spending with children, understanding the importance of it is necessary to ensure that children can have a high-quality program. Moreover, supporting communities and families also help create a strong foundation of mutual respect and cooperation. After that, she also discussed her strategies to prioritize her time effectively. Things that have a due date would always go first, as well as anything related to children's safety and well-being. Rather than scheduling or setting time to do things, Google Calendar would be used to put tasks so that she can adjust the daily schedule and have the flexibility. In relation to advocating, she highlighted the importance of communicating with families, community, and friends to raise awareness about the role of early childhood education in children's development. This is not only advocating for herself, but for the benefit of the entire sector. Additionally, she also advocates for her team when having meetings with the proof provider to push for better budgeting and flexibility for educators that supports education quality. Reflecting on Emily's answers, her view of teaching aligned with Malaguzzi's thoughts as children bring experiences, feelings, and relationships into school wisdom. Thus, we should believe in children's ability to experience the world and encourage them to share their knowledge and ideas in order to create a collaborative learning environment. In addition, according to Mercado et al., our view of children will affect how we demonstrate their thinking to others. If we view children as passive learners, we may be more likely to demonstrate the knowledge we teach them. But if we see them as active learners and thinkers, we can focus more on demonstrating their own thinking and knowledge. This means that we need to offer them more opportunities on thinking and solving problems independently to promote critical thinking. Furthermore, Emily's focus on professional development emphasized how a commitment to continuous learning can greatly impact education quality. As Dockett addressed, if educators are not confident in certain areas, the educational experiences they provide may not be as meaningful or effective. Besides, her awareness of reflection allows access to the effectiveness of the teacher methods, so that the educator can make necessary adjustments based on observations and feedback from the interactions with children. Regarding time management, setting a clear due date means that we can define each task's urgency level and make it easier to track. Effective use of technology tools is another crucial part, as it helps in allocating time efficiently and reducing the stress. Additionally, it can motivate us to start the tasks earlier by providing the clear visual presentation, which can reduce delaying. What's more, family engagement is particularly emphasized. By doing so, it helps families to understand the education sector and also helps the educators to understand each child's unique backgrounds. On the other hand, a sustainable model of interaction with the community, educators, and families can foster a long-term vision of building healthy relationships. Advocating for funding, policies, and programs that support high-quality education ensures that these relationships are continuously maintained, which enables all stakeholders are involved. Based on these reflections, my work vision and future practice aim to value the thinking and knowledge that children possess, and create an educational environment where they can raise questions, investigate answers, and engage with their learning materials in a way that respects their source and contributions. This will also require continuous learning on adapting best practices. Therefore, I plan to apply new strategies learned from educational research, actively observe, and learn from my colleagues. I will also focus on enhancing my skills in organizing and prioritizing tasks by utilizing time management tools and techniques so that I can maximize the time I spend with the children and deepen my connection with them. In addition to these strategies, I'm committed to building a sustainable relationship with the community and families, which will be fostered through advocating for educational policies that support the needs of all children and their families. I plan to implement family days for the families to contribute their suggestions and work with local community groups for children to learn about the diversity and get a strong sense of community. Here are my reference list, and thank you for your listening.